It's time for Wow Factor, cool facts about fishing, hunting, and the outdoors. Good trout fishing requires a sustainable population of fish. But ever wonder where the trout come from? Let's find out. I'm standing at the Shepherd of the Hills Trout Hatchery, just below the Table Rock Dam in southern Missouri. Built in 1957, today they raise over 1.3 million trout. Let's go find out how they do it. It all starts with male and female trout. But since we don't have time for a fancy first date, we help out with the process just a little bit. First, the sperm is collected from the males and stored in these test tubes for use later. Then the eggs are harvested from the females by the tens of thousands. After weighing them for records, the fish are placed in this saltwater tank. It helps the trout regrow their slime coat. Then they are placed in this tube to return to the raceway. Finally, the sperm and the eggs are gently mixed by hand to ensure proper fertilization. Depending on water temperature, it can take anywhere from 28 to 40 days to hatch. And check this out. Look at their eyes. This is the embryo forming, and the large trout eyes are seen in these very young fish. As they hatch, they are referred to as sac fry. That's because this little sac is their food source for the next several days. As they finally absorb the sac, they are then called swim-ups, and that's because they swim up to the surface for feeding. We can feed these swim-ups by hand until they grow a bit larger, when they're moved to another area for their next stage of growth. And these guys are hungry. They eat every 20 minutes.
Go ahead and push that open there.
All right. These large tanks are called raceways, and there are different runs for different stages of a trout's growth. There are literally 15 to 20,000 trout in each of these, and they are hungry. Here are a couple interesting facts about the hatchery. They raise over 1.3 million trout each year. Each trout must consume about 1 pound of food to reach the weight of 1 pound. Fish must reach about 10 to 12 inches long to be considered a stocking fish. And check this out. Now that the trout are big enough, it's time to take them to the lake. And to do that, we use this fish barge that has a tank for hauling them in. When we're in the right spot, we just push a button and off they go. So that's how the Missouri Department of Conservation raises trout for many of its area waterways. That's this week's Wow Factor. Have fun.